John Smith and let's see what he's got for us tonight. Hey, Bill, door's open.
Yep, I'm at it again.
What you got tonight?
Yeah, we've got a Walther.
Really?
That we're gonna clean up. A PPK, 22 caliber. For yuns that don't know how to take one apart, we're gonna demonstrate it because we know it needs cleaning. We've done a couple of things with it. Had a suppressor on it. Played with it in here, shooting it in the thing there. And of course we don't want anybody having a cow if we don't function check it, so we'll slide it back. There's nothing in the chamber at all. And these things kind of come down a little different, even without the adapter. This one, let me turn the light over here. This one's got an adapter on it for a suppressor. So we'll take it off. And man, it's dirty. Ooh. Tell you what. Where's my? Oh, there it is. Yeah, okay. I think as we take the pieces off, we'll spray them. Man, down there I can see the gunpowder in that one. And for you guys that don't know what we're using to clean with, I must have a frog jumped up in my throat here a minute. We use good old mineral spirits and Hoppy's number 9 mixed. I like the way the Hoppy smell. So that way when you, and the mineral spirits, buddy, they'll clean one. I mean, they will clean it like yesterday. I mean, they're fast. You know, it's fast stuff. And rub a little bit right there. See? Yeah, they're dirty. But these are crimped on the bottom, so I'm not going to take this magazine apart. I'll wipe it off, everything. Now these things come apart kind of different. I'll put it that way. You can wrestle with it, you can do everything else. But what you got to do, you got to act like you're just going to throw that thing out the window and get you an old card. I use I'm not advertising for them, but I use an O'Reilly's card because that's where I get a lot of my parts for my Dodge. And I got an old Dodge 4-wheel drive, and anybody that's got one, they know you have to turn around and buy parts every now and then. So what you do with this, the trigger guard pulls down. Now we're going to see if we can manhandle this. And what you do is you pull that back and slide that card underneath it like that. You just grab a hold of it on the side and pull it back and then pick it up like that and then slide it off. And then the spring will come off. And there's your barrel. The sleeve is right here, and here's your slide. So we're going to spray this thing down a little bit. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Stuff smells good. It smells like I'm ready to go out on a date. That ain't happened in a long time. But that's okay. Now we can take that card out if we want to, but I'm just going to leave it in. You know, just get my manly brush out here, the pink one, and just brush over every little thing right there. I mean, you know, we're not going to do a total strip of this thing, but we are going to pull that down and pull that out so I can get down in there. And got a wire brush. Let's see here. That's already dirty. I don't want to use that. Let me see here. Find me something clean. Yeah, reach in my trusty bag and pull out a dozen of them. That's what you do. All right, let's see if we can do this the easy way. Probably not, but I'm gonna try it. Because that ain't got a real long barrel on it, so it might let me get started in there, and it ain't. Well, see if we can do this a different way. I've got a 22 caliber bore snake, but I'd rather pull the cloth through it to clean it out. I don't have, this ought to take a while. Slide it, slide it, slide it, slide it. Not yet. Twist that. Get it in there, I'll cram it through with the rod. Right now, there's too much there to do that with, so we have to twist it. And we got a little bitty barrel on them, but now these are what I consider a get off me gun. You know, somebody gets on you, you pull that out, you pop a couple on them, they've quit. I guarantee you. They've quit. This guy that this belongs to is a cameraman. And he's got a dream of being James Bond. Because every time I see him with it, he's got a suppressor that got bigger than the gun. And I told him, I said, what's that? He says, that's my self-defense. He said, I don't shoot him, I just have to hit him with it. It's so big. And then, see what's coming out there. Well, it's there. See if we can push it out just a little more. Yeah, something dirty. Looks like it's taking a dump and having a gunpowder turd. I mean, I just tell me ain't something wrong with me. Gotta be. Ain't nobody gonna think of something like that but me. Come on. Get out of there. Let me put the last little bit in there and I'll just shove it through. Alright. I don't know, I gotta put the rest of that in there, I guess. Twist and twist it, twist it. Get it in, get it in, get it in. Now we're fixing to start our powder coat series here before long. And okay, get through there, come on. Well, don't look near as bad as I thought it would, but it's dirty up here at the front. But I guess we push that out. Let me see here. Oh man, where's my light at there? There we go. That ever, I don't know, maybe it's me and my love for firearms that I've always had all my life. But have you ever noticed when you look down the barrel of one how they always look like they're chrome, or they're just as clean, just as shiny? I mean, it's amazing that they can machine stuff that smooth. I mean, now I'm a machinist, and I machine a lot of stuff. And it depends on how fast I want to feed it, to get the finish that I want. But then a lot of times I still have to buff it, and but now this one is nickel plated, as you've well noticed, and it's not chrome, it's nickel. But the Germans make some good firearms, Walther's one of the best, and they've been around the longest, I guess. They've been, Lord, I had one of these when I was 17 years of age, a PPK. And so, I mean, they just been around forever. And if I'd done that when I was younger, I wouldn't have these. But as it is, I stayed too busy, I guess, to brush. And then when I got in that head-on collision, it shocked my face. That's why I'm so ugly. I'll tell you that right now. I got an excuse. A lot of people get born ugly. I got an excuse for being ugly. But anyway, I am what the good Lord has given me, and I will be satisfied with it. Because there ain't no changing it. Because if I had that kind of money, I still wouldn't. I'd go buy more firearms. Something tore up to work on, stuff like that. Scrub, scrub, scrub. Da, 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 da. Oh, that looks pretty down in there. What do you want, Buttonhead? Now, I ain't quitting yet. I've not fed them supper, and that's what's wrong with them. They want me to go feed them supper. But don't think I'm being cruel to my girls. Because I'll tell you, last night, I thought that I had bought pork. And I was going to air fry me some pork and then make me some barbecue. Well, when I opened it up after thawing it all day, it was a great big old steak. I said, well, I can't let it go to waste. So I put it in a hot air fryer, and when I picked it up, there was another small one on the bottom of it, so guess who got it? My girls. So we all three had steak last night. So don't think that I'm being cruel to my girls by not just quitting and going and feed them, because they eat well. You can tell they're not undernourished like me. But now I'm on that diet, been working out. That's why I got these great big giant suspenders. It's that. One, when I carry my gun, it'd be around my knees with my breeches if I didn't have them on. And two, without the gun, they'd still be around my knees without the suspenders. So, you know how old people are? Man, they like to be comfortable. I like to be comfortable. When I was young, I'd wear breeches so tight that when I'd take them off, my skin looked like somebody's fixing to gut a squirrel. But I tell you what now, I don't wear them like that anymore. Because what they see is what they get. And they must not like what they see, because I ain't getting no opportunity. So anyway, we'll live with it. best to live without it and be somewhat content as to live with it and never be content. So, I mean, now there's a lot of real good ladies out there looking for a good man. But when you're my age, you got to watch. Because most of them think, this old guy's loaded. He's got the cat, he's got the jack. But if they knew how many times that since the COVID hit, that this business has had me almost going down to the breadline, and then the good Lord will bring something along and it bring me back out, so he takes care of me. And that's all we can ask for. But anyway, we're doing America's better ideal right now. And that's we're cleaning a German gun. Now, I don't have anything against Germany. Nothing whatsoever. I've had several German Mausers that I've converted into high dollar sporter rifles. And it just, you can't beat that Mauser action. I mean, man, that's some of the best action in the world, And so, they must be dirty as whiz because it ain't wanting to even go through it. And I'm a twisting and a pushing and a gouging and I think I got too much rag here, but I got to trying to cut it a while ago with my scissors and they wouldn't none of them cut it. I don't know what I've been cutting a lot of stuff, wire, electrical wire. I don't think you're supposed to do that with scissors. But any port in time of a storm's the way I see it. At least they're going to go through there. Well, I got it up to the end. It don't look that dirty. Nah. I don't know. Do. Look at that. We just didn't have the right combination. Now that looks better. I looked in there and I seen that gob in there and I said, that ain't gonna cut it. Yeah, we're not, people that knows our videos, we don't cut too much stuff. We try to do it exactly the way it's supposed to be done, and then, go from there. I did that one time, got a rag tied up in a spring. Took me half a day to get that thing out. I kind of watch how I do it now. But now it don't seem too big. Maybe I can curl it, twist it, get it started through this little adapter right here because that baby is dirty. Where's my little brush at? Yeah, I had on my mind cleaning an AR barrel, and the upper receiver, the bolt carrier group, show how that comes apart. There's a lot of videos on it. They're relatively simple, but we've got a lot of things that we're going to start videoing. About everything that comes through the door. And so, because we got behind, we videoed a lot there for a while, and then we quit. Of course, Brent got a job, and so look at that, it's pulling some of that, more of that dirt out. All right. There. Now, how you put it back together? Let me see here. First things first. Where's my little sleeve? Okay, now you got a notch on this thing, and it's not on that side, so it'll be on this side. Or did I pass it up? Must have passed it up over here. Unless I cleaned it so good I cleaned the notch off of it. There it is. Anyway, that goes over your barrel. You turn it, putting a little pressure on it when you turn it, and it will slide in there. Put this thing back together. You know what Germany's better idea was? Springfield that the United States built. Anyway, nah, we're all right. We're cool. We're cool. We're cool. Now, this thing's got a, if you notice this spring, I don't know if you can see that spring from up there. See, it's got that little nub-like thing sticking out there on the passenger side. That's what I'm gonna call it, the passenger side, left side. There's a little place right down there. If you'll turn that, get it just right. There, see it slid right in it. That's what holds it. Then you just take a slide and you just put over it like this and start running it up. Okay, well anyway, we had some technical difficulty, and instead of sitting here all night long, I went ahead and put it back together, but it's just pretty basic. You know, the way it come off, the trigger guard's got to be down, keep the card in it. Put all this on, pull it back, lock it, pull the card out, slide that up, and she's ready to go. You know, but that's your Walther PPK in a 22. And where's the suppressor at? What do we do with that? Suppressor. I don't know where it's at. Anyway, I was going to show you guys what, you know, James Bond on 007 looked like when he put this on here. And I'll tell you what, if I can get it started threading, probably have to turn it up like this. That's about the only way I can get them. See there? I can turn it up, did it go perfect. Try to line it up like that. I think my eyes are crossed or something. But now that's a James Bond special right there. I'll kid you not. But that thing is ultra quiet. I mean, you know, ultra quiet. Anyway, that's the Walther PPK. Like I said, we had some technical difficulty when we was trying to put it back together. Batteries went dead. I don't know what all. But anyway, you know, we've got a lot more planned out. Hopefully we'll get some new batteries or either get these charged up. And but the main thing in my book is I want you to be safe, shoot straight, and may God bless America. And I want you to come back and see us again.